After a really successful dive that began at midnight last night and finished around noon today, where we deployed the last of the extension cables to our mooring system, we spent the afternoon rigging ropos for an evening dive, where it's a combination of technical and scientific tasks. But unfortunately, the weather has come up and we've had to scrub the dive until the morning. But what I'm going to do is walk you through the preparations that we've gone to getting the sub all outfitted for this dive. So the first thing we're going to be doing then is repositioning one of the moorings, where this hook that we see on the front of the vehicle will be grabbed with the arm and then hooked onto the top of the mooring. This is a 275 meter tall mooring, which Roposen will lift up and move about 250 meters to the south. It'll grab the mooring with this hook here and then swing it underneath the sub and move it 250 meters to the south next to where the end of the cable is. Then after that, we're going to be driving about 3.1 kilometers through the water to the south to the main Endeavour vent field. We're going to go through a series of tasks of mapping and deployment of sensors, followed by recovery of equipment that's been on the seafloor since last fall. First thing we're going to be doing then will be an acoustic sonar map using this multi-beam sonar here we have mounted on the front of the vehicle. So Ropos is going to do a crisscross lawnmower pattern back and forth, 45 meter transects across this hydrothermal structure called Grotto to map it acoustically. Then we're going to move in closer and use the high definition video camera to do a photogrammetry survey. The sub will be sliding sideways very slowly across the structure, up and down, and we'll be accumulating a series of images that then a German colleague will put together into a three-dimensional photogrammetric map of the structure. After that, we're going to move in even closer, and we're going to be deploying these sensors here. These are internally recording sensors that will be laid out in a grid pattern across some of the low temperature habitat where we find the vent fauna. And once these are all deployed, then Ropos will use its manipulators to recover a camera, a high temperature sensor, and a water sampling system that will all be brought to the surface in a series of 2 dives.